Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing a live demonstration of how a friend of mine was able to get pre-approved for a credit card using the shopping cart trick. And she was able to get pre-approved for a $6,000 credit limit, even though her credit score was not very good, by using this simple shopping cart trick. Plus, as an added bonus with the holidays coming up, I'm feeling especially generous, and I'm going to give one lucky viewer of this video $1,000. That's right, I'm giving away $1,000, so be sure to stick around all the way to the end of the video and I'll go over exactly how you can win this money. The shopping cart trick is a great way to get pre-approved for a lot of store-branded credit cards when your credit score isn't really good enough to get approved for credit cards in a more traditional manner. I mean, yeah, everybody can go and apply for a secured credit card, even if you've got terrible credit. But secured credit cards require you to post a security deposit, usually $500 or $1,000. And nobody's got that kind of money laying around, especially with COVID going around and everybody getting laid off and stuck at home. So a shopping cart trick like this one could be a fantastic way to get pre-approved for a credit card. Now this is going to be an actual Visa credit card. Unlike a lot of shopping cart trick credit cards that you can get, this one is an actual Visa credit card, which means it can be used anywhere that Visa is accepted, whereas a lot of the normal store-branded credit cards, you can only use that credit card at that particular store. But this one you can use anywhere. And another thing that makes this so amazing is not only are you getting pre-approved for a credit card, but it's got a very high limit. And so this can be a fantastic way to improve your credit score, because a massive 30% of your credit score is based on your credit utilization. And that is a ratio between how much credit do you have available and how much of that credit are you currently using. So here's the way this math breaks down. So let's just say that you have only one credit card currently, and that has a $1,000 credit limit. And let's say hypothetically you maxed that sucker out and you've spent $1,000 on this credit card. So you are using 100% of your available credit. And as far as your credit score goes, that's bad. That is going to ruin your credit score. If instead of maxing this card out, you would only spend $500 on this credit card, well, that would be a 50% utilization rate. The lower your utilization rate, the better your credit score is going to be. A lot of places recommend no more than 30% utilization, but realistically, the lower the better. If you can get it down to 20 or under 10%, that's even better. And this can really help some people out, because let's say that you were in that scenario, you did max out this $1,000 credit card, and a lot of people are struggling. So the normal way to lower your utilization rate would just be to pay down that credit card, right? But times are tough, you might be struggling. So the other option, instead of paying down that credit card bill, is just to simply increase your credit limit. Instead of $1,000, what if you went out and got this other credit card that my friend got and increased your total limit by $6,000? So now you don't have just $1,000 available, you have a total of $7,000 available, and you've only still spent $1,000 of those dollars. So you immediately just took your credit utilization from 100% down to roughly 15% just by having additional credit available. Now, as a side note, obviously we want to do this to benefit ourselves. We want to help our credit score. So as with any credit card, do not get this credit card and then just keep on spending and spending and spending and then max out this credit card. Don't dig yourself further in debt. Use this credit card as a tool to lower your credit utilization rate, or just to get access to a credit card in general if your credit score is not very good. Make sure you use these credit cards responsibly. All right, so enough of that. Let's get into a live demonstration and show you step by step exactly how this process works. All right, guys, so here we are at sportsmansguide.com. This is going to be the website that we are going to use to get pre-approved for our credit card. Usually it has multiple $1,000 of a credit limit on here, all right? So the first thing that we got to realize is, in order for this shopping cart trick to work, we actually need to turn off our pop-up blockers. Most people surf the internet with some sort of a pop-up blocker enabled. So the first thing we got to do is temporarily disable that. I'm using Google Chrome. If you are using Microsoft Edge, Firefox, or something like that, the next little bit is going to be a little bit different. But ultimately, you're going to come up here in Google Chrome to these three little dots, click on that, and we're basically just going into your internet settings, wherever that is located on whatever web browser you are using. I'm just going to go ahead and search for POP for pop-ups, and here we go, site settings. We're going to click on this, scroll down, and it says pop-ups and redirects. We want to make sure that this is turned on. Now, I've already turned this on for the purpose of this video, but if you wasn't on, you would just simply toggle it on. And then once you have completed the shopping cart trick, be sure to go ahead and re-enable your pop-up blocker because pop-ups suck. So now we're going to click out of that, close that, and refresh this just in case. All right, so basically the way the shopping cart trick works is we are going to load up our shopping cart with a few $100 worth of stuff, and then we're going to act like we are going to check out. Now, we do not actually need to go through and check out. We do not need to actually purchase anything. So it doesn't matter what we put into our shopping cart. Now, with sportsmansguide.com, you actually do need to create an account with them. So I've already created an account. If you hadn't, you would just hit create new account. It'll ask you for your name and email address and some other bits of information. I've already done that, so I'm just going to go ahead and log in, and I'll be right back. All right, so here we go. I have now logged in, and now we are going to load up our shopping cart with a few $100 worth of stuff. So let's just pick some camping gear. Camping chairs. Doesn't really matter because, like I said, we're not actually going to buy anything. We just need something that's relatively expensive. So here we go, 99 bucks a piece. Let's buy a handful of these. Let's go ahead and put in, I don't know, 5 of them. That should be plenty enough. We'll go ahead and hit add to cart. I guess we have to get a color in here. All right, so now we've got about $500 worth of stuff in here. We're going to go ahead and hit check out. All right, so now this little splash page popped up, and it's asking me if I want to go ahead and become some sort of a member into a club for 10 bucks. I'm going to go ahead and hit yes, start my membership. Now, keep in mind, we are not actually checking out, so we are not going to get charged $10. We just need to pretend. We need to go through the motion. So here we go, start my membership. We're going to go ahead and pick a delivery speed. And here we go. Now it's asking me, saying, congratulations, give yourself some credit. Looks like I've been pre-approved for this Sportsman's Guide Visa credit card. It looks like this credit card does offer a little bit of perks. It offers 2.5% back when you're buying here online. And it does have a small little sign-on bonus. If you read the small print down here, it says you're going to get a $40 acceptance bonus if you spend $500 outside of Sportsman's Guide anywhere Visa is accepted within the first 90 days. So if you get this credit card and you put $500 on this credit card, they're going to give you a $40 reward certificate for any purchases at sportsmansguide.com. If that's useful, cool. If not, the whole purpose was just to go ahead and get this credit card. All right, now one thing to keep in mind with this particular credit card as opposed to the vast majority of cards that you can get, the store-branded cards that you can get with the shopping cart trick, this is an actual Visa card, which means that you can use this credit card anywhere that Visa is accepted. The majority of the store-branded credit cards that the shopping cart trick works for can only be used at that particular store. For example, the Victoria's Secret's credit card that you can get using the shopping cart trick, that is not a Visa or MasterCard or anything like that. You can only use that credit card at Victoria's Secret. But since this is a Visa credit card, you can use this card literally anywhere you want. So you would just hit yes, I want to accept. So that's it. As you can see, I was pre-approved for this Sportsman's Guide credit card, and the credit limits are very generous with this credit card. Now, obviously, Individual results may vary. You might get a little bit more or a little bit less of a credit limit, just depending on your overall credit worthiness, your overall income, and your credit score. But like most store-branded credit cards, this card is designed for people on the lower end of the credit spectrum. So even if your credit score is not very good, the chances are very, very high that you will be approved for a relatively high limit credit card, usually multiple thousands of dollars. All right, now if you remember at the beginning of the video, I said I was going to give one lucky winner $1,000, and here's all you got to do. If you found this video useful, be sure to subscribe, leave a comment, and give the video a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm. 30 days from now, on Christmas, I am going to pick one lucky person at random that has subscribed and commented down below in the comments section, and I will reach out to you and send you $1,000 via PayPal. That's right, all you gotta do is subscribe and leave a comment for an entry into a chance to win $1,000. I'm a relatively small channel, so your odds of winning are fairly decent, so give it a shot. I make all kinds of videos about a variety of personal finance topics, teaching you all of that stuff that school never prepared you for. Because let's be real, school taught you the Pythagorean theorem, but it did not teach you how to manage your money. So until next time, I'll see you all again. Thanks.